Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year to all of you, and welcome to our next Let's Play and the final piece of our project update for this channel, Legend of Legaia. Ooh, I'm so excited to be undertaking this for you all yet again. We have knocked out quite a few games this year, I have to say, and I'm just absolutely thrilled to be playing this. As you guys know, we managed to completely replay Guardians Crusade as a full walkthrough. The same can be said for Rhapsody: A Musical Adventure, and just about a month ago we wrapped up Star Ocean: The Second Story, also as a detailed guide and walkthrough. So for those of you who are rejoining me, you kind of already know what to expect for this, but for those of you who are new, I'll give you a little bit of an introduction to me and what you can expect from this playthrough. So this will be conducted as a 100% guide and walkthrough. The game actually tracks this, so it's kind of cool that you don't really have to, debate amongst yourselves, well, what is 100%? Is it collecting, max capacity of every item? Is it only getting one of each item, or all of the spells, abilities, etc., etc.? You don't have to worry about that. The game is fabulous and will kind of track that for you. So with that in mind, it's going to be very easy to tell once we go from area to area and place to place to know whether or not we have successfully managed to achieve that. And that's kind of my goal. So if you are looking for a full-on guide that will allow you to go from start to finish and achieve 100%, welcome to the party, because I'm going to be holding your hand along the way. So also kind of keeping up with tradition for my Let's Plays, I will read all dialogue, and I will try to keep these episodes to roughly 15, 16, 17-ish minutes, so it shouldn't be too overwhelming. I'm going to try to pace myself and get this bad boy knocked out in a decent amount of time, because I know you guys have been looking forward to this. I've obviously been looking forward to it. Oh my gosh, I am just so ready to hit that new game. But I guess in terms of like an introduction to the game itself, I very much love Legend of Legaia. It's one of my favorites for the PlayStation 1. Not necessarily just for the overall narrative, but one of my favorites female characters in all games that I've ever played is within this game. And I'll talk a bit more about that when we kind of get introduced to her and as we go through the story itself, but this isn't a surprise to those of you who have been with me for a while. I love the girl protagonist in this game. She is amazing. And I guess that's it as far as what I feel like I can say and not give any spoilers. So this game was released 98 and 99 by Sony Computer Entertainment, and Contrail, I believe, also was involved in this. It's not showing it here, but I think it showed it in the opening. So let me quickly check. The memory card's looking good, and I will adjust all settings when we actually get into the game itself. So without further ado, I think that's all I have to say about myself and about the game. So let's get started. God created the heavens, the earth, and the seas. After creating all things in the universe, God created humans to rule over this world. Yet while possessing the wisdom of God, humans were physically weaker than the wild beasts and impulsive in spirit. Many times did the humans come close to dying out forever. Concerned about the humans' future, God gave them a mighty force with which to aid them. It was the Seru. Since the dawn of human memory, known as history, humans lived together with creatures known as Seru. The Seru lived together with humans, always obeying them and making the humans many times stronger than before. When not worn by a human, a Seru looks much like a stone figure. However, upon touching a human, a Seru changes form and gives that human secret abilities, With the Seru, a human can lift objects heavier than itself and even fly in the air at will. However, that era came to an end. Appearing from out of nowhere, the mist covered the land, bringing an end to prosperous symbiosis between humans and Seru. After the thick mist came, the Seru, who once obeyed humans, rebelled against them. The Seru began attacking humans at will. Seru that attached themselves to humans controlled their minds and turned them into evil beasts. As if forsaken by God, human civilization collapsed. It was the twilight of humanity. Those who escaped the mist inhabited the desolate areas and protected each other. Now, their faint hope is their only source of inspiration. I have to also say, as a quick aside, the soundtrack for this game is also one of my absolute favorites. I feel as though they did such an amazing job with the scores that we'll be able to listen to throughout this playthrough. So I hope you guys really soak it in, because it's just amazing. So we can select a name. This, again, is a tradition for me. I just leave all characters' names as the default. It just works for me, but if you want to change it up, here's the menu to do so. So we're going to keep the blue-haired guy as Vahn. Got a nice little animation there. And there's a little knobbly bit there in the center of town. Vahn, I knew you would be here. The mysterious Genesis tree. This is a soothing place. You always liked this tree. Tomorrow you will become a hunter, an adult. Were you praying for a successful hunt? And let's just go ahead and say yes. It doesn't really matter what you choose here. That's good. Then I too will pray for your success. Vahn, I thought I would come here to cheer you up, but I guess that wasn't necessary. You will be a fine hunter. I'm counting on you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what's really funny about that, but he was quite amused himself. And we finally have free reign. First thing I'm going to do is head over to the options, because there are a few things that I like to switch up. I think this is an important thing to change. If you don't like holding down a button to make yourself run, you can automatically have it set to where whenever you select a direction, Vahn will automatically run. Sound should be on stereo. I don't like the rumble feature. I always turn this off. And I think everything else is okay. Stereo, field HP display, immediate's good for me. I think I'm happy with this for now. So that's the major change that I like to do, is allowing Vahn to just run automatically. And if you want him to still walk, like, you can, but anyway, let's chat up these two kids. Vahn, when you go hunting outside the wall tomorrow, bring me back a souvenir. Okay, will do. Vahn, I love the Genesis tree too. Okay, perfect. Well, let's actually look at this tree first, or what this sign says. There's a panoramic map of Rim Elm on the blackboard. Do you want to take a close look at it? Let's just go ahead and do it. This is Rim Elm, where Vahn lives. What part do you want to see? So this is kind of nice if you're not sure where you want to go, or where you can even go. I prefer just raw exploration to reading a menu, so let's just kind of run around, chat up everyone that we see. Oh, but before we even have the opportunity to do that, May comes out and says, Vahn, I was looking for you, so you were praying at the Genesis tree. It's about the hunting clothes for you to wear tomorrow. So you can choose whatever you want. Again, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to say, is something wrong? I'm almost finished, but I have to check some of the measurements. So can I measure you one more time? Sure, go ahead. Thanks, Vahn. You're so kind. I'll be at your house waiting for you, so don't be too late. Okay, so now we can have a little bit more free reign again. Let's chat to her. Oh, it's you, Vahn. The hunters should be returning shortly, so I'm waiting here. Okay, fabulous. Hey, weren't you guys just down there? Vahn, you're going hunting tomorrow with the adults. It's true. So there is a little beach down here. We'll kind of mess with this later, but I did want to show you that this is here. The whole town is pretty small, so feel free to do some open exploration and you won't get lost, I promise you. But this is our house, so we're just going to head here first. Nene says, it's getting late. What could he be doing? I literally came immediately over here. I'm sorry, May. That Vahn. I wonder where he's wandering around. It's all right. My father hasn't come back from hunting today yet anyway. I should be the one making hunting clothes for my brother. Don't worry about it, Nene. I just wanted to help celebrate this special day for Vahn. May, can I ask you something? What is it? May, are you in love with my brother? Nosy kids, I tell ya. I knew it. And she's like looking away in the corner, still a little bit flushed. What took you so long? May has been waiting for you this whole time. You're always wandering around with your head in the clouds. Let's hurry up and take those measurements. Let's try, snap out of it. Vahn, hold still. I'll only take a minute. I knew it. You've gotten bigger since the last time I measured you. You're almost as big as my father, maybe bigger. Whoa, May, what you talking about, girl? It's amazing how quickly boys grow. All right, I'm done. Thank you, Vahn. Mr. Val, little Nene, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. Thank you, May. Give my regards to Juno when he returns from the hunt. I will. And she's out. Okay. Fabulous. So let's talk to our father. I'm sorry, Vahn, but my hands are full. I'll listen to what you have to say later. He's not feeling us right now. Did you thank May properly? Well, technically we didn't really yet, but we'll just say yes anyway. Really? Well, I didn't hear anything. Talk about calling us out. Okay, so let's open this to grab a hidden healing leaf in the cupboard. Vahn now has the healing leaf. So in this game, it's kind of important to examine your surroundings because you are going to find lots of little things hidden pretty much everywhere. So don't put it past the game to stash stuff in random places. Okay, so next order of business, let's head up here. Ah, it's you, Vahn. What do you want from an old man like me? Do you want to ask me something? Yeah, let's go ahead. What do you want to ask me about? So let's go through all three of these just so that we get a little bit more information about, the setting of this world and what's kind of taking place. So tell me about the Seru. The Seru are like living armor. When one is worn by a human, it becomes both a weapon and a tool. With the power of a Seru, a man could carry a stone larger than himself, run faster than a wolf. But the mists brought an end to the age of benevolent Seru. The Seru became cursed, evil. Vahn, never touch a Seru. The Seru are evil. Shall I tell you about something else? Yes, we've got 2 more to go. So let's learn about the mist. The mist itself poses no danger to us, but when touched by the mist, the Seru become demons, horrible, murdering monsters. In the mist, the Seru take on a will of their own and attack people. But that is not all. The person who wears a Seru as a weapon becomes possessed by Seru and himself becomes a monster. Vahn, tomorrow you will travel outside the wall as one of the hunters. Now listen, beware of the mist. We humans are no match for the mist or for the Seru monsters. When the mist approaches, flee. That is the only way to protect yourself from it. Shall I tell you about something else? And we've got one last thing to learn about. The wall. Rim Elm is a remote village. The mist that covers the earth seldom reaches this far. Somehow we have managed to survive. However, at night, the wind sometimes changes direction and the mist closes in on us. To protect the village from the mist, we have built the wall. and for more than 10 years, the wall has protected us. Shall I tell you about something else? Literally, you have nothing else that you can tell us. Vahn, tomorrow you go out on a hunt. Watch out for the mist. I will. Talk to me, Uman. Vahn, since you are to leave for the hunt tomorrow, you must learn more about the mist in the Seru, and I already did, so I probably should have talked to her first, but it's okay. And here's the elder. Ah, it's you, Vahn. I'm glad you came. Tomorrow you become a hunter and must travel outside the village to hunt. I'm sure you can take care of yourself, but do be very careful. And they're all just basically saying, watch your ass, the mist is no joke. And here's kind of the important reason that I brought you guys up here. I mean, I think learning a little bit more about the wall, the mist, and the Seru is cool, but really I'm here for that magic leaf that was stashed in the cupboard. So let's go ahead and grab that bad boy, and we'll head outside of the elder's house and call this an episode. So when we come back together in our next video, we will continue exploring Rim Elm. We've got a couple little things left to see, and then the real events for this game will transpire. So thank you so much for joining me so far, everyone. As always, I'm your host, Rabbit. This is my Let's Play of Legend of Legaia, and I will see you very shortly in our next episode together.